Welcome back today, coin lovers and collectors from around the world. Get ready for another thrilling ride into the world of rare coins, where we reveal true hidden treasures hiding in plain sight. In this exciting video, we're uncovering the top 4 most valuable UK 1-penny coins, each one a collector's dream, from different years, mint marks, and unique conditions, and yes, each one packing big value in the dollar market today. Let's get started. First up, the UK 1-penny from the year 1988. Even in dirty or circulated condition, is turning heads in today's active auction market. Yes, you heard that right. This small, common-looking coin is making a big impact in dollar value today. In this video, we'll take a deep look into the background, features, collector appeal, and market value of the 1988 penny, and why it has gained such strong demand recently. The UK 1p coin from 1988 holds more significance than it may appear at first glance. Minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin belongs to the post-decimal currency era that reshaped British coinage starting in 1971. By 1988, the Royal Mint had refined its designs and minting standards, producing coins that were both functional and beautifully crafted. This was a time of economic change in Britain, and coin production during the late 80s reflected a push for durability and consistency. Despite the fact that millions were struck for circulation, the 1988 penny carries the distinction of being one of the early modern coins that collectors now recognize as a bridge between traditional copper coins and the more modern plated steel variants that came later. The 1988 penny make it a standout piece, especially when compared with today's newer issues. It was minted in bronze, giving it a deep, rich color that can darken or tone beautifully over time, especially when found in dirty, aged, or naturally patinated condition. The obverse features the elegant and youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Raphael Macluf, one of the most beloved effigies of the Queen on UK coinage. The reverse proudly displays the crowned portcullis, a centuries-old symbol of British Parliament and authority. Despite the coin's circulation and surface wear, when these details remain visible through the patina, they give the coin an authentic historical presence that is cherished by collectors. Collectors are beginning to see the 1988 penny in a new light. While high mintages mean the coin was once common in circulation, finding one today in dirty or naturally aged condition, yet with preserved details, is becoming less frequent. Most people overlook these coins, but collectors understand that certain batches or production strikes may have subtle variations or metal inconsistencies, making them highly collectible. Additionally, the survival rate of 1988 pennies in uncleaned, untouched condition is dropping as many have been cleaned, corroded, or discarded over time. Coins that show original age with strong details are now more appreciated than ever before. The 1988 UK 1-penny is gaining solid attention. On online auction platforms and collector marketplaces, these coins are being bought not just for their metal or face value, but for their historical and collectible interest. Depending on tone, strike quality, and visual appeal, even in dirty condition, a 1988 penny can sell for $5,700,000, and in some cases even higher if collectors notice a variant or strong original strike. Coins with naturally aged surfaces and deep patina are often considered more attractive than overly cleaned examples. This current demand is driven by collectors who are assembling full penny sets from the late 20th century and who value originality and authenticity. There are some helpful tips to keep in mind when looking for valuable 1988 pennies. Always avoid cleaning or polishing your coins. Natural aging adds to their beauty and authenticity. Look for details in the Queen's portrait and the portcullis that remain visible even under a layer of surface dirt. A sharp rim, full date, and consistent color tone are key indicators of a valuable example. Consider using a soft cloth and magnifying glass for inspection, but never alter the surface. If you find a coin that meets these criteria, store it in a coin flip or capsule to preserve its condition, as collectors today prioritize coins that retain their untouched, historic feel. The 1988 UK 1-penny in dirty but well-detailed condition is proving to be a hidden gem in the world of modern British coin collecting. With its bronze composition, elegant design, and strong connection to the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II, this small coin offers collectors not only beauty and history but a surprising opportunity for profit. The current auction market reflects a growing appreciation for original, circulated pieces, and the 1988 penny is perfectly positioned to continue increasing in both demand and value. So the next time you come across one of these coins, don't overlook it, it might just be a miniature treasure waiting to shine. Next up, the UK 1 penny from the year 1981, a coin that many overlook because of its common appearance and circulated use. But don't be fooled, even in very bad condition, this coin is making waves in today's collector's market. That's right, what some may toss away is being valued in dollars today, especially in live auctions and global numismatic circles. Stay with us as we break down the story, the features, the market demand, and the real dollar value of this special coin. The 1981 UK 1 penny was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, at a time when British coinage was settling firmly into the decimal system introduced a decade earlier. This was a period of economic shift and modernization in the UK, and coins from this era played a major role in everyday transactions. While millions were minted for circulation, each coin holds its own piece of the national narrative, and collectors today are rediscovering the value in these post-decimal pieces. The 1981 penny carries with it the legacy of late 20th century Britain, practical, widely used, and now increasingly rare in collectible circles. What makes this coin so special are its unique features, even when found in very bad condition. The 1981 penny was struck in bronze, giving it a warm reddish-brown tone when fresh, which often darkens or wears away over decades of use. On the obverse side, it features the beautifully detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II sculpted by Arnold Machin, a version that's highly appreciated for its regal and classical aesthetic. The reverse side displays the historic crowned portcullis, a design inspired by the old Palace of Westminster and deeply rooted in British tradition. Even when worn down, these details remain iconic and continue to attract the eyes of collectors, especially those looking for circulated coins with authentic age and history. While 1981 saw high mintage numbers, the actual survival of these coins in any collectible form is becoming less common. Most 1981 pennies have been heavily circulated, and many were discarded or damaged beyond recognition over the years. What collectors love is finding examples that, despite their very bad condition, whether it's scratches, grime, discoloration, or where still hold their shape, their design, and their date visibly intact. These heavily worn coins tell a real story of circulation, of hands passed through, and of decades of service. In the world of numismatics, originality is often more desirable than artificial perfection. And that's why these coins are becoming more and more in demand. The 1981 1 penny in very bad condition is pulling in surprising values. Coins that once seemed worthless are now being sold for $3,400,000 or even more, depending on their look, tone, and presentation. Collectors are drawn to coins that haven't been altered or cleaned, especially if they showcase a natural, aged appearance. Some rare variants or coins with unique surface wear patterns can go for even higher prices when listed on popular auction sites or presented at coin shows. It's clear that the market is shifting, and coins from the early decimal years like 1981 are rising in interest among both UK and international collectors. For those looking to get into collecting or hoping to find hidden value in their pocket change, here are some tips when it comes to the 1981 penny. First, never dismiss a coin based on surface appearance alone. Examine it closely for original details, legibility of the date, and the overall condition of the rim and shape. Second, avoid cleaning coins. Natural aging is a huge part of their appeal. Store them in safe, dry environments to avoid further deterioration. And finally, always check if your coin has any minting irregularities or metal variations, which could increase its value further. You never know when a slightly off-center strike or a die error could turn a common coin into a rare collector's item. The 1981 UK 1 penny, even in very bad condition, is proving to be a hidden treasure in today's global coin market. With its deep historical roots, classic British design, and rising collector interest, this humble coin is earning a respected place in the world of valuable collectibles. The demand for original, circulated pieces is strong, and smart collectors are recognizing the potential value of these coins before the rest of the world catches on. So take another look at your old coin jar. There could be a 1981 penny in there waiting to make you a tidy profit. Next up, the UK 1 penny from the year 1983, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, especially in bad condition, but is now gaining serious attention in the collector's market. Yes, even in a circulated and worn state, this coin is turning heads in live auctions and online bidding platforms, fetching big dollar value and increasing in demand day by day. In this video, we'll take you through everything you need to know about the 1983 UK penny, from its origin to what makes it so valuable today. The 1983 UK 1 penny was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, at a time when the UK was completing over a decade into its decimalised coinage system. This penny is part of that post-decimal design family, a continuation of a modernised currency system introduced in 1971. What makes 1983 special is that it marked the end of an era for certain coin inscriptions. Before this year, coins bore the full title New Penny, and from 1982 onwards, this was officially changed to 1 penny. The 1983 coin represents a mintage produced after this change, making it the second full year of the revised text. This small detail carries significant importance for collectors who are building complete decimal collections and seeking out each transition point. Now let's look at the unique features of this coin. The obverse displays the regal and composed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This effigy is admired for its clean lines and classic elegance. On the reverse side, we see the iconic crowned portcullis, a traditional symbol of Parliament and British heritage. It is a design that stands strong even when the coin is in poor condition. Despite being found with scratches, dirt, or faded surfaces, the coin's design elements often remain identifiable, which is a testament to the craftsmanship and quality of the Royal Mint. Even in bad condition, these features give the coin visual and historical appeal that cannot be ignored. You may think a high mintage coin from the 1980s wouldn't be valuable, but that's where the surprise comes in. While many of these coins were produced for circulation, the number of well-preserved examples has dropped, and even the poor condition survivors are becoming harder to find in natural, untouched form. What makes the 1983 penny particularly sought after is its role in proof set varieties and the limited production for general circulation. Some 1983 pennies were only officially released as part of collectors' proof sets, and any that ended up in circulation are now considered very desirable. Even in bad condition, these circulating examples are rare to come by, and that's why they are now gaining a reputation in collector circles. The 1983 penny in bad condition might shock you. Online auctions, coin fairs, and numismatic listings have shown that these coins can fetch anywhere from $2,400,000 depending on their exact look and demand at the time. Some examples have even gone higher, especially when buyers spot something interesting like unusual toning, striking inconsistencies, or the sheer natural aging of the piece. Remember, in the coin world, condition isn't always the only factor. Historical context and scarcity also drive price. The increasing interest in decimal-era coins has pushed the value of many ordinary-looking coins upward, including the 1983 1 penny. If you're a coin enthusiast or a new collector, here are some tips when it comes to handling and spotting a valuable 1983 penny. Never rush to clean a coin. Bad condition does not mean no value. In fact, untouched and naturally aged coins are more prized today than polished ones. Look for pennies where the date is clearly visible and where the edges and designs are still recognizable, even under the wear. Keep an eye out for slight minting errors or discoloration, as these might add a premium to your coin. Store your coin in a protective sleeve or flip to prevent further wear, and consider getting it appraised if you suspect it may be from a proof set that entered circulation. The UK 1 penny from 1983, even in bad condition, is becoming a star in the world of collectible coins. Its unique position in decimal coin history, along with the possibility of rare circulation examples and its enduring British design, makes it a highly desirable addition to any collection. The market is showing strong and growing demand, and the coin's ability to hold or even increase its value despite condition is a reminder that the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. So next time you come across an old, worn-out 1983 penny, don't overlook it. It could be far more valuable than you think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1983 1 penny, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on the world's most intriguing and valuable coins. Share your coin stories in the comments below, especially if you've come across one of these incredible finds. Until next time, keep your eyes open, your hands steady, and always remember every coin has a value, and sometimes even the most worn ones hold the greatest worth.